Not just your English, not just your pronunciation. I'm talking about something deeper, something that can transform your mind, your confidence, and your entire future. You see, there are millions of people in the world who are learning English. They watch videos, they memorize grammar rules, they even buy expensive courses. But after months, even years, they still struggle to speak fluently. They still get stuck. They still hesitate. They still think in their native language, and then try to translate every word into English. Their brain becomes tired, their mouth becomes stiff, and English still feels like a heavy burden. But what if I told you that you don't need to live like that anymore? What if I told you that there is a better way? Today's video is not just about learning English. It's about training your brain and training your mouth, like an athlete trains before a match, like a singer trains their voice, like a warrior trains for battle. Because fluency is not magic. Fluency is training, daily training, brain training, mouth training. And today, I will give you the exact steps to do that. I promise you. If you follow these tips, your English fluency will never be the same again. So please, don't skip, don't stop. Listen till the very end, because every tip builds on the one before it. And if you're serious about learning English, if you're serious about becoming fluent, if you're serious about unlocking the power of your voice, then do one thing right now. Subscribe to our channel. Because this channel is not just about English. It's about transformation. It's about confidence. It's about helping you become the person you were always meant to be, in English and in life. Now let's begin with the first and most important tip. Tip 1. Start thinking in English from the moment you wake up. Let me ask you a very important question. When you wake up in the morning, what language do you think in? Do you think in your native language? Do you start planning your day in your mother tongue? Do you say things like, I need to brush my teeth, or I have to go to work, but silently in your own language? That's exactly where the problem begins. If your first thoughts are not in English, if your inner voice is not in English, then no matter how many videos you watch, your brain will always treat English as a foreign language. So here's the first big change you must make. Start thinking in English the moment you wake up. Not after breakfast. Not when you go outside. Not when you watch a video. But the moment you open your eyes. Step 1. Talk to yourself in English, even silently. As soon as you wake up, say things like, it's 6:30. I need to get up now. My room is cold. I'll grab a sweater. Let me brush my teeth and make some tea. You don't need to say it loudly. You don't even need to move your lips. Just think it in English. This is called active inner monologue, and it's one of the most powerful brain training techniques in the world. It rewires your mind. It tells your brain, English is my thinking language now, and over time, your brain will stop trying to translate and start producing English automatically. Step 2. Add details to your thoughts. Don't just say, I'm brushing my teeth. Say, I'm brushing my teeth slowly. The water is cold today. I need to buy more toothpaste soon. I'm looking in the mirror right now. My hair is messy. I'll fix it later. What are you doing here? You are expanding your vocabulary without even trying. You are building fluency without reading a textbook. And you are training your brain to speak naturally like native speakers do. You are teaching your brain to see the world in English. Step 3. Do this every day, even for 5 minutes. Start small. just 5 minutes after waking up. Think about your morning in English. Feel your brain starting to wake up in English. Feel your mind becoming comfortable with English words. This is not just practice. This is a new lifestyle. You are no longer a person who learns English. You are becoming a person who lives in English. And that's the secret. The real goal is not to learn English like a subject. The goal is to make English a natural part of your thinking, your feeling, your daily life. Let's understand something very important. The human brain is a pattern machine. Whatever you do repeatedly, your brain accepts as truth. So if you think in English daily, your brain will say, "This is normal. This is me now." It's called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change itself, and your fluency depends on it. So, from tomorrow morning, no more waking up in your native language. No more inner voice that pulls you back. Start your day in English, even if your English is broken, even if you don't know many words, even if you make mistakes. Still, think in English. Train your brain to make English its first language. That is how fluency begins. Tip 2. Do a 2-minute mouth warm-up every morning. Train your speech muscles like a professional. Let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever noticed that when you try to speak English out loud, your mouth feels stiff? Your tongue doesn't move fast enough? You know what you want to say in your mind, but your lips can't say it clearly? You feel like your words are stuck somewhere between your brain and your mouth? That's because your mouth is not trained to speak English. It's not your vocabulary. It's not your grammar. It's not even your confidence. It's your muscles. That's right. Just like your arms, legs, or abs. Your mouth has muscles. And those muscles must be exercised and warmed up daily if you want to speak English smoothly, clearly, and confidently. Now let me explain why this is so important. Most learners focus only on their brain. They read books. They memorize word lists. They study grammar rules. They listen to podcasts and watch English movies. But they forget the most important part of speaking: the mouth itself. Think about this. Singers warm up their vocal cords before singing. Actors warm up their facial muscles before going on stage. Athletes stretch their body before any match. So why do English learners expect to speak clearly without warming up their mouth? Your lips, tongue, cheeks, jaw, and throat are like an instrument. If they are tight, lazy, or sleepy, your English will sound broken. If they are flexible, strong, and active, your English will flow naturally. So starting today, you must make mouth warm-up your daily habit. Even 2 minutes a day can change everything. Let me now show you exactly how to do it. Step by step. You don't need any tools. You don't need a teacher. You don't even need a mirror, although it helps. You just need your voice, your attention, and 2 minutes. Here is what you do every morning before speaking English. Step 1. Jaw loosening. Wake up your face. We begin by loosening your jaw. Your jaw is the engine of your speech. If it's tight, your voice will be tight. Open your mouth wide like you're yawning. Hold for 5 seconds. Then slowly close your mouth. Repeat 5 times. Next, say ah, ee, ooh. Stretch your mouth as much as possible on each sound. Do this 3 rounds slowly and clearly. This tells your facial muscles. It's time to speak. Wake up. Get ready. Your voice becomes more free. Your lips move more easily. Your mouth becomes a ready tool for fluent English. Step 2. Tongue workout. Strengthen the muscle of speech. Your tongue is the most important muscle for speaking. If your tongue is slow, heavy, or confused, your pronunciation will always feel awkward. But if your tongue is fast, flexible, and sharp, you can speak any sentence with clarity. Let's train it. Do this. Touch the roof of your mouth with your tongue. Hold for 5 seconds. Push your tongue to the left cheek, then to the right, 5 times each. Stick your tongue out and pull it back, 10 times. Now circle your tongue inside your mouth like a wheel, 5 circles each direction. This improves tongue flexibility, speed, and accuracy. The secret to smooth pronunciation. Now let's activate it with real sound. Step 3. Tongue Twister Challenge. Speak fast, clear, and powerful. Now your jaw is awake, your tongue is strong. Let's now challenge your speaking muscles with one of the best exercises ever invented. Tongue twisters. These are fast, fun, and difficult. And that's exactly why they work. They train your mouth to pronounce difficult combinations of sounds at high speed with control and clarity. Start with this. She sells seashells by the seashore. Say it slowly first, then a little faster, then faster again. Repeat it for 1 minute. Next one. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. This one helps with L and R. 2 sounds most learners struggle with. Repeat it slowly, then faster. Try not to stop. If you mess up, no problem. Start again. That's how training works. Last one. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? Don't try to say it perfectly the first time. The goal is to activate your muscles, not to sound perfect. This is not a performance. It's a workout. Over time, you will notice something amazing. Words that used to feel difficult. Sounds that used to trip you up. Sentences that used to feel like tongue blocks. They all become natural, easy, and automatic. Because you trained your mouth to move like a fluent speaker's mouth. You might be thinking, does this really help? It's just warm-up, right? But here's what actually happens when you do this daily. Your pronunciation becomes sharper. You sound clearer, more confident, and easier to understand. Your fluency increases. You don't get stuck on difficult sounds anymore. You flow through them. Your confidence grows. You no longer fear speaking in front of others. Because you've already trained your mouth before the day starts. Your listening improves. When your own mouth learns correct sounds, your ears begin to hear them better too. Your fear of speaking disappears. You feel prepared. You don't feel like a beginner anymore. You feel like a speaker. This is how actors train. This is how public speakers train. And this is how you will train, starting today. Most English learners only train their brain. They read, they write, they memorize, but they forget to train their speaking machine, the mouth. And that's why they struggle. That's why they stay stuck. But you're not going to make that mistake anymore. From today, you will give just 2 minutes every morning to warm up your mouth. And those 2 minutes will give you a lifetime of fluency, confidence, and clarity. You don't need magic. You don't need expensive tools. You just need a daily habit, a simple mouth warm-up, and you'll see the results. Tip 3. Mirror practice. Speak to yourself like you're in a movie. Now let me tell you something powerful. The most confident English speakers in the world are not always the ones who know the most words. They are the ones who are comfortable with their own voice. They speak with expression. They speak with energy. They speak with emotion. And one of the best exercises in the world to develop that kind of fluency is mirror practice. Let me explain this in a way that will make it unforgettable for you. What is mirror practice? Mirror practice is a daily routine where you stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and speak to yourself in English. It's just you and your reflection. You are both the speaker and the listener. You become your own coach. You become your own conversation partner. You become your own audience. And when you do this regularly, something magical happens. You start to see how you speak. You start to feel your body, face, and energy as you talk. You start to express yourself, not just say words. This is not just mouth training. This is confidence training, emotion training, personality training. Most learners practice English in their mind or on paper. But speaking is a physical performance. It involves eye contact, facial expressions, hand movement, and most importantly, presence. When you speak in front of a mirror, you become aware of your body language. You correct your posture and breathing. You develop emotional connection with your words. You build confidence to face people. This is what actors do. This is what public speakers do. And now, you will do it every day. Let me now give you a simple 5-minute routine that you can follow daily. All you need is a mirror, a quiet room, and your willingness to grow. Step 1. Stand tall and look into your own eyes. Take a deep breath. Stand or sit straight. Look directly into your own eyes in the mirror. This is not about judgment. This is not about perfection. This is about connection. Tell yourself, I'm going to speak. I'm going to grow. I'm not afraid. Step 2. Choose a simple topic. Start with something small and familiar. Here are some ideas. Talk about what you did yesterday. Describe what you see in the room. Talk about your favorite food, movie, or dream. Imagine you're giving a TED Talk. For example, yesterday I went to the grocery store. I saw a man with a parrot on his shoulder. It was very funny. I bought apples, milk, and a bar of chocolate. Keep it natural. You're just telling a story. To yourself. Step 3. Use your face, voice, and hands. Don't just say the words flatly. Speak like a character in a movie. Use facial expressions. Smile, raise eyebrows, look surprised. Use hand gestures. Point, explain, describe. Use tone and volume. Speak softly, then loudly, then dramatically. Why? Because when you use emotion and energy, your mouth learns how to speak with rhythm. Your brain connects ideas more quickly, and your English becomes memorable. You stop being a student of English. You become a storyteller, a communicator. Step 4. Talk for 2 to 5 minutes without stopping. In the beginning, it might feel strange, but push through that discomfort. Keep talking, even if you make mistakes. Keep going, even if you forget a word. Describe it using other words. Even if you feel silly, remember, no one is watching. Just you. This exercise helps you build fluency in real time, the ability to keep speaking without freezing or panicking. Step 5. Smile at yourself after you finish. Yes, this is important. Finish by saying something kind to yourself. Good job. I'm getting better. I'm proud of myself. Because the journey of English is not just about words. It's about how you treat yourself while learning. Bonus challenge. Once a week, take your mirror practice a step further. Turn on your phone's camera. Record a 1-minute video of yourself speaking. Watch it back later. Look for improvements, mistakes, and progress. Over time, You will be shocked at how your fluency, expression, and confidence grow. You'll see your before and after, and you'll know, I'm becoming fluent. I'm transforming. Mirror practice is not just about speaking. It's about becoming someone who speaks with power, presence, personality. It trains both your mouth and your mind at the same time, and it helps you speak with emotion, clarity, and true confidence. If you do this every day, even just 5 minutes, you will stop fearing English, and you will start enjoying it. Tip 4. Shadowing. Copy real English to build real fluency. This tip is like a secret weapon used by the most advanced English learners, and almost no one talks about it properly. It's called shadowing, and it's one of the fastest and most effective ways to build fluency. Shadowing means you listen to a native English speaker talk, and at the same time, you copy their words out loud exactly as they say them. It's like being their shadow. You follow them, step by step, word by word. You copy their pronunciation, tone, speed, emotion, pauses, flow. You don't just understand what they're saying. You become them for a few minutes. Let's understand what's really happening in your brain when you shadow. Your ears are listening to real English. Your brain is absorbing sentence structure. Your mouth is speaking without thinking too much. Your nervous system is syncing everything together. In short, you are building a direct bridge between listening and speaking. You are teaching your brain and mouth to work together automatically, just like native speakers do. Shadowing versus traditional listening. In traditional listening, you hear English, you understand it, but you don't speak. That's a passive skill. In shadowing, you hear, you understand, you speak instantly. That's an active skill, and it's what real fluency requires. Because in real life, you don't just listen. You listen, then speak. You speak while thinking. You respond quickly with emotion, clarity, and speed. Shadowing gives you that power. Step 1. Choose a short English clip, 30 to 90 seconds. Start with something small. A YouTube video, TED Talk, movie scene, or podcast. Important. The speaker must be native or fluent. The audio must be clear. The content must be interesting to you. Step 2. Listen once without speaking. Just listen. Understand the mood, the meaning, the emotion. Feel the rhythm of the speaker. Step 3. Play again and speak with the speaker. This time, press play. And as the speaker talks, you talk with them. Word by word, speed by speed, tone by tone. Try to match everything exactly, like you're mimicking them. You may feel behind at the beginning. That's okay. Keep practicing. Step 4. Repeat the same clip 5 times. Don't jump to a new clip too quickly. Repetition is how you build muscle memory. By the 5th time, you'll sound smoother, closer to native, and much more natural. What does shadowing actually improve? Pronunciation. You copy correct sounds repeatedly. Speaking speed. You get faster without stress. Listening comprehension. Your ears become sharper. Vocabulary. You absorb phrases in full sentences. Fluency. Your brain and mouth start working in perfect sync. In just 10 minutes a day, shadowing can give you more speaking power than 2 hours of reading. Don't try to understand every word. Focus on sound, rhythm, and emotion. Use subtitles only in the beginning. Then remove them. Record your voice while shadowing. Compare it with the original. Choose different types of voices: male, female, slow, fast, serious, funny. Do it every day. Make it part of your English fluency gym. Shadowing is not just copying. It's real-time English performance practice. It trains your mouth to move fluently. It trains your brain to respond instantly. It builds your confidence to speak without hesitation. And when you combine shadowing with mirror practice, mouth warm-up, and English thinking, you create a full system that transforms your English from the inside out. Tip 5. Describe your day in English. All day, every day. Let me now introduce you to one of the most powerful and underrated techniques for building automatic fluency. Describing your life in English, as it happens. Not later, not during study time, but live in real time. It's called real-time description training. This technique will transform your brain into an English machine, not just during practice, but throughout your actual life. When you try to speak English in a conversation, your brain usually panics. You start searching for words. You try to translate. You think too much and say too little. But here's the truth. You will never become fluent if your English only lives in the classroom or inside videos. You must bring English into your normal life. And the simplest way to do that is by describing what you are doing, seeing, thinking, and feeling all day long in English. This makes English a part of your daily brain activity. Not a subject, not a skill, a way of thinking. When you describe your day in English, you are training your brain to use English as your default language, teaching your mouth to say real, natural sentences, building fluency in ordinary situations, not just exam situations, developing vocabulary connected to real life, not textbooks. This is how children become fluent. They live in the language. And now, you will do the same. You don't need any extra time. You don't need to sit and study. You just need to live your life and narrate it in English. Let me show you how. Step 1. Speak softly or silently as you go through your day. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, speak in English. You can whisper if people are around. You can speak out loud if you're alone. You can also speak silently, in your mind. Example, you're making tea. I'm boiling the water. I need a clean cup. Where's the sugar? Oh, I forgot to buy milk yesterday. You're walking outside. The sun is too strong today. That man looks tired. I think it's going to rain later. You're in the shower. I like hot showers. They help me relax. Today, I have to finish my presentation. It doesn't matter what you say. What matters is that you're thinking and speaking in English while living. Step 2. Describe your surroundings. Wherever you are, look around and describe. There's a blue curtain near the window. My table is messy. I should clean it. That child is crying. Maybe he's hungry. This helps you build vocabulary for real-world things. Colors, furniture, people, emotions. Instead of learning apple equals Seb, you say, I'm holding an apple. It's red. It smells sweet. This is brain fluency, not translation fluency. Step 3. Use emotions and thoughts. Don't just say what you see. Say what you feel and think. I'm feeling nervous about the meeting. I don't want to talk to him right now. I'm so proud of myself for waking up early today. I'm tired. I need to rest. I've done enough. This teaches your brain to express internal language, the language of feelings, decisions, stress, joy, frustration, hope. It builds real fluency, the kind of fluency used in real conversations and daily life. Step 4. Do it throughout the day, not just once. Don't limit this to 10 minutes. Make it a lifestyle. Every hour, even for 1 or 2 minutes, describe something in English. Cooking, cleaning, driving, waiting in a line, washing your hands, folding clothes. Turn every small action into an opportunity to practice. That's how you reach natural fluency, the kind that feels effortless. If you make this a habit for even 30 days, your brain will start thinking in English automatically. Your mouth will respond faster and more clearly. Your vocabulary will grow naturally. Without study, you will feel like English is your second home. You'll start dreaming in English, and that's when you know you've crossed the line. This is how you live in English, even without leaving your country. This is how you train your brain from inside and your mouth from the outside at the same time. Describe your day in English, while doing everyday tasks, while feeling emotions, while walking, eating, thinking, resting, in your head, in a whisper, or out loud. Do it daily. Do it with intention. This is not practice anymore. This is language immersion, created by you, and it will change your fluency forever. Tip 6. Speak slowly, clearly, and confidently, not fast. Now listen carefully. One of the biggest myths in English learning is this: if I speak fast, I'll sound fluent. That's wrong. That's dangerous. And that's what's holding you back. Fast speaking is not fluency. Clear speaking is. Confident speaking is. When you try to speak fast without proper training, several problems happen. Your pronunciation becomes unclear. Your grammar breaks. You skip words. You feel anxious. You lose confidence. People can't understand you. And you lose trust in yourself. So today, I want to give you a new standard. Speak like a leader. Speak like a teacher. Speak like someone who is in control, not rushed, not nervous, but calm, clear, and powerful. When you speak slowly, your mouth has time to pronounce correctly. Your brain has time to choose the right words. Your listener has time to understand you. You feel in control of your voice. This builds confidence, and confidence builds fluency. Every great speaker in the world, from presidents to poets, speaks with clarity, not speed. Step 1. Choose a simple sentence. Start with basic everyday sentences like, "Today, I'm going to the market. I enjoy reading books in the evening. My favorite color is blue because it makes me feel peaceful." Don't just say them, deliver them. Step 2. Speak the sentence slowly, word by word. For example, today, I'm going to the market. Break it into parts. Give space between the words. This helps you feel every syllable. Your mouth starts to learn the shape of English. Step 3. Now say it again, smoothly and clearly. Now speak it in a normal, slow voice. Today, I'm going to the market. Feel the difference? You're not rushing. You're owning the sentence. You sound confident and clear. Step 4. Record your voice and listen. Say the same sentence 3 times. 1. Very slow. 2. Normal, slow. 3. Natural pace, still clear. Now record and listen. Ask yourself, am I clear? Would a native speaker understand me easily? Did I feel calm while speaking? This self-feedback is more powerful than any app or tutor. Bonus. Practice with a pencil in your mouth. Put a pencil or pen between your teeth. Gently. And try to say a sentence clearly. It's difficult at first, but after 1 minute, remove it. And speak again. Suddenly, your mouth will feel more flexible and your pronunciation will sound stronger. This trains your mouth muscles to move better. What happens when you speak clearly instead of fast? People respect your words. You sound more intelligent. You reduce mistakes. You gain control over your thoughts. You start feeling fluent, not just sounding fluent. And that feeling, That internal fluency is the goal. Not speed, not memorization, but confidence, control, clarity. Stop trying to speak fast. Speak with calmness, confidence, clarity. Train your mouth to pronounce fully. Train your brain to think while speaking. And trust that when you speak clearly, people will listen. Because real fluency is not fast talking. It's powerful communication. Tip 7. Say the same sentence in 3 different ways. Expand your speaking flexibility. Let me now introduce a technique that will unlock your fluency faster than any grammar book ever could. It's the habit of taking one sentence and then saying it in 3 different ways. Why? Because real fluency is not about knowing many words. It's about knowing how to use the words you already have in many different ways. Think of it like this. A fluent speaker doesn't say more. A fluent speaker knows how to say the same thing in multiple ways. That is the secret of powerful communication. And that's what this tip will train you to do. When you take one idea and say it in different ways, several things happen. You train your brain to build sentences creatively. You train your mouth to express ideas with flow. You learn how to adapt in real conversations. You stop feeling stuck or panicked when you forget a word. This is the difference between a textbook speaker and a real speaker. Step 1. Choose a simple sentence from your life. Don't try to be fancy. Start with something basic and honest. For example, I'm tired today. Step 2. Create version 2. Slightly reworded. Keep the meaning. Change the structure. I didn't sleep well, so I feel tired. It's been a long day, and I'm low on energy. Here you're expressing the same idea. But your brain is being trained to think creatively in English. Your mouth is getting used to different rhythm patterns. Step 3. Create version 3. Add details or emotion. Now go deeper. Add feeling, reason, or extra information. I feel mentally and physically tired today, like I need a full day of rest. My body is awake, but my mind is completely exhausted. Now you're no longer just practicing English, you're communicating like a real expressive speaker. This is how you train your brain to stop being robotic. This is how you train your mouth to speak without fear. Here are more examples. Original. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything since morning. My stomach is making noises. I really need food. Original. It's cold today. The wind feels like ice on my face. I regret not wearing a thicker jacket. Original. I'm nervous. My hands are shaking a little. I can't stop thinking about the meeting. I hope it goes well. Every time you do this, you're doing creative fluency training. You are building your brain's sentence-building power, making your mouth flexible and expressive, becoming prepared for any situation in real conversation. Every day, set a 5-minute timer. Choose one idea from your day and say it in 3 to 5 different ways, out loud. Push yourself. Even if your sentences are broken, that's okay. The goal is not perfection. The goal is mental flexibility plus speaking courage. After 1 week, you'll notice you pause less. You express more. You fear silence less. You feel more fluent, even with limited words. This is true fluency training. Practical, powerful, real. Tip 8. Use phrase clusters, not single words. Here's a harsh truth. Most English learners sound unnatural because they speak in broken pieces. They speak word by word, like building blocks. Example. Hi. You good? I want food. What time come? Now, are these words understandable? Yes. But do they sound fluent, natural, or confident? No. Real English speakers don't use single words. They use phrase clusters, small groups of words that flow together like a river. And if you want to train your mouth to speak naturally, this is one of the most important changes you must make. Phrase clusters are ready-made word combinations that native speakers use in real conversations. They're not complex, they're not long, but they are natural, fast, and automatic. Instead of hello, say, hey, how's it going? Instead of yes, say, yeah, sure thing. Instead of I don't know, say, I'm not really sure actually. Instead of thank you, say, thanks a lot, I really appreciate it. Do you see the difference? It's not about big vocabulary. It's about flow, rhythm, and tone. When you train with phrase clusters, your mouth learns the rhythm of real English. Your brain remembers phrases, not just rules. Your speaking becomes automatic, not slow and calculated. You start sounding natural, not like a textbook. This is how native speakers speak. And this is what your fluency needs. Step 1. Start collecting common phrases. Watch native English conversations, movies, interviews, vlogs, and listen for repeated clusters. Examples to look for. Let me think. To be honest, I was just about to. It's kind of like, at the end of the day? Sounds good to me. Not really, to be honest. Oh, wow, I didn't expect that. Write down 10 to 20 clusters that feel useful to your life. Step 2. Practice speaking them naturally. Don't just read them. Speak them out loud, 5 to 10 times. Focus on speed, tone, emotion, smooth connection between words. Example. Don't say, I was just about to go. Say, I was just about to go. Natural rhythm. Train your mouth to treat each cluster like one unit, not separate words. Step 3. Use them in daily speech. Whenever you talk, even in your head, try to replace basic English with phrase clusters. Instead of, I don't like it, say, I'm not really into that. Instead of, that's good, say, that sounds awesome. This reprograms your brain to stop thinking word by word and start thinking in real, living English. Bonus drill. Phrase cluster loop. Pick 5 phrase clusters each day. Speak each one 10 times. Use each one in a sentence. Try to use them in real conversations or shadowing. This is mouth training with rhythm. You're not just learning English, you're learning the music of English. Tip 9. Tell one story every day. Out loud or in your mind. You can't become fluent by only learning grammar rules. You can't become fluent by only watching videos. You become fluent when you can take your thoughts, your memories, and your experiences and turn them into spoken English that flows from your mouth with emotion and clarity. That's what storytelling does. It trains your brain to organize your thoughts and your mouth to deliver them, just like you would in a real conversation. It helps you build fluency of thought, emotional expression, narrative structure, speaking stamina, talking for 2, 3, even 5 minutes without stopping. You stop translating in your head. You start communicating like a real English speaker. What kind of stories should you tell? Don't overthink it. You don't need big, dramatic stories. You can simply talk about what happened yesterday, a funny or embarrassing moment, a dream you had, a childhood memory, a family moment, something that made you happy, sad, or proud, a time when you failed and what you learned, something you're excited about in the future. Here's the truth. Every person has stories inside them. You just need to unlock them in English. Step 1. Choose one small event from your life. Ask yourself, what did I do yesterday? What's one thing I remember clearly from my past? What emotion did I feel today? Even a 10-second event can be turned into a 2-minute story. Example: yesterday I missed my bus. I was late for work. My boss was angry. I felt terrible. That's already a story. Step 2. Tell that story. Out loud. From start to end. Find a quiet place. Look in the mirror, or just speak to the wall. You can even walk while talking. Now speak that story in English, from beginning to end. Don't pause to think too much. Don't worry about mistakes. Just keep talking. Your brain will learn to build longer thoughts. Your mouth will learn to stay in motion. Your English will become flow-based, not rule-based. Step 3. Use real emotion, not just words. This part is extremely important. Don't speak like a robot. Feel the story. If it was sad, sound sad. If it was exciting, let your voice rise. If it was funny, laugh while telling it. This connects your emotions to your English, and that is what makes your fluency alive, not artificial. Step 4. Record it, then reflect. Once or twice a week, record one of your stories. Then listen to it. Ask, did I speak without long pauses? Was I clear? Did I enjoy speaking? What words do I wish I had known? This gives you honest feedback, motivation, and clarity about your progress. Extra tip: tell stories in your mind too. If you're in public or in bed at night and can't speak out loud, no problem. You can still do this exercise silently, in your mind. Close your eyes, choose a memory, and tell the whole story in your head, in English. This trains your inner fluency muscle, the one that helps you think in English without effort. Tip 10. Train your mouth muscles. Because speaking is physical. If I ask you, what part of your body do you use to speak English? Most people will say, my brain, my tongue, my lips, my voice. They're all correct, but very few people understand that English speaking is a physical activity. Just like playing the piano, just like dancing, just like boxing. Speaking English fluently is not just about what you know, it's about what your mouth can physically do. And that's what this tip is all about. Let's understand the truth. Most English learners know more than they can say. Their brain understands, but their mouth is slow. They translate too much, hesitate, and feel stuck. That's because their mouth muscles are not trained to move like English muscles. Just like you train your legs to run faster. You must train your lips, tongue, jaw, cheeks, and vocal cords to speak faster, clearer, and smoother in English. Your mouth is like an instrument. If you don't practice using it, it will always sound off, even if you know the right words. What are the mouth muscles you need to train? Jaw controls how wide you open your mouth to pronounce vowels and clarity. Tongue, responsible for most English sounds, from teach to our lips. Control expressions, rounding, and pronunciation of letters like P and B. Cheeks, influence sound support and mouth shape. Vocal cords give tone, volume, and confidence to your voice. If these parts are weak, lazy, or tight, your English will always feel stuck inside. But if you train them, like an athlete trains their body, you will speak with energy, precision, and freedom. Let me now give you a simple but powerful training routine. Do this daily, just like brushing your teeth. It will transform your mouth into a fluency machine. Jaw stretching, 1 minute. Open your mouth as wide as you can, then close it slowly. Repeat 10 times. Move your jaw side to side slowly. Move it in circles. 5 in each direction. This relaxes and activates the main engine of your mouth. Tongue control, 2 minutes. Stick your tongue out, as far as possible. Then pull it in. Repeat 10 times. Press your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Hold for 10 seconds. Touch your left cheek from the inside with your tongue, then right, 5 times. Try saying la 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 la, fast and clear. Now try. The. Focus on the tongue touching your teeth. This trains control, speed, and strength. The foundation of fluent pronunciation. Lip and cheek strengthening, 1 minute. Say oo, as in moon, and e, as in sea. Alternate fast. Ooh, e, ooh, e, ooh, e. Blow air through tight lips like a horse. Brrr. Smile wide, then go neutral, then smile again. 10 times. This gives your face expressiveness and makes your mouth flexible for real English sounds. Vocal confidence. 1 minute. Take a deep breath and say, I speak with clarity. I speak with power. I speak with confidence. Repeat 5 times. Louder each time. This connects your voice with energy and belief. You're not just speaking English. You're speaking with life. After doing this every day for 30 days, you will notice. You speak more clearly. Your mouth doesn't feel tired when speaking. You pronounce difficult sounds more naturally. You pause less, hesitate less. You feel free while speaking English, not trapped. It's just like a singer training their voice, just like a dancer training their legs. If you want fluent speech, you must train the machine that produces speech. Your mouth. Fluency is not only in your brain, it lives in your lips, tongue, jaw, cheeks, and voice. Train your mouth like a muscle. Stretch it, strengthen it, activate it. Do it daily. And soon, your English will not just sound better. It will feel natural, strong, and unstoppable. Now listen to me very closely, my friend. You've reached the end of this video, and I want to say something not as a teacher, but as someone who truly believes in you. You are not weak. You are not behind. You are not stuck. You are just someone who was never given the right method, the right system, or the right support. Until now. Because now, you have everything. You don't need more apps. You don't need more courses. You don't need someone to save you. You just need to start training your brain and mouth daily, without stopping, even when you're tired, even when you're busy, even when no one supports you. Because your fluency is your responsibility. No one will give it to you. But if you take it, if you train for it, if you fight for it, then nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop you. So here is your final challenge. Starting today, train for 20 minutes, every single day. Build your brain and your mouth together. Use these 11 tips like your daily ritual. And in 30 days, come back and tell us how your life changed. And I promise you, if you do this, you will never again say, I don't speak English. You will say, I live in English now. Because fluency is not a gift, it's a result of daily effort, daily belief, daily courage. So if you're ready, if you're truly ready to change your English, your confidence, your future, then subscribe to this channel right now. Because this is not the end. It's only the beginning. You are about to enter a new life. One word at a time. One sentence at a time. One powerful day at a time. Train your brain, train your mouth. Transform your fluency, and never stop. The world is waiting to hear your voice. In English.